This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road. And, of course, KD. Then you wonder how... they'll do without him. We'll find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Houston. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
16 feet away, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Here's Castle. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Back to Leonard. Launches a three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Castle on the wing. Back to Brunson. Rocket 6. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Leonard with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
To the right side. Pass to Bates. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Here's Gillespie.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's Green with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, when Green is hitting his threes, Jalen is a problem in capital letters.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. The Rockets pull it in. And Leonard has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those. Oh, man. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Thompson outside. Drives to the hoop. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6-point now in the game from Asar Thompson. Suns trail by 18. Down low. Here's Green. Here's Bates. Fires from 18. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot.
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Rockets leading by 18. Here's Leonard, and he drives in.
With the combination of length and strength, Leonard is a hard cover.
There's Green with the three. That one, no good. Here's Lewis. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was...
Suns, 11.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
The three, Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for Phoenix, Mark Williams.
Here's Shannon. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Wolf shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Allen for three. Here's Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk high off the ground to hammer it home. I love that force on the throwdown.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Wolf. Monk outside. Screen by Adams. Back to Monk. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Nice D from Porter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in his game.
And here we go. Suns running again. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Pass to Wolf. And that one is hammered home.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Phoenix calls timeout. Suns trail by 16. Inside. Done outside. Pass to Gillespie. Barnes down low. Still scoreless. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Porter. Those three-pointers off the mark.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Pass to Shannon. A three-pointer is right on target. Shannon got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stolen away. And it's Houston on the break. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Yeah, I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the triple. Green's got 10 points. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense. Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Houston leading by 18. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And the wide open shot from Green. The quick look, no good that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And Duren slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple. With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Houston on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And let's go to the sideline for a report on Stephon Castle. What have they told you there, Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Phoenix. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thank you for the update.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Misses the wing three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lewis with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Thompson outside. Driving inside. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Them one on Castle.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
When you talk about him then, Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him. That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Leonard. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Green. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Green's got 16 points.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Back to Thompson. Here's the three. And it's Thompson again missing. Suns trail by 21. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Phoenix calls timeout. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And it's Green with the jam.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
From deep. Rockets with the rebound.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Duran slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Green missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Leonard attacking. Thompson with the bucket. And now that's 11 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Green, no luck. And so here is Houston. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Not a strong suit for this group. Just around 71%.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last season.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Shannon. Here's Wolf. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Shannon's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Green inside the 3-point line, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Knocked away.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And finished off by Porter.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
Outside Williams. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Shannon. Here's Wolf. Defended by Allen. Here's Shannon. Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Malowacz. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the Suns with the ball. From deep, Green. Duran pulls it in.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Lewis with the three. That shot no good. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Jalen Green, a really offensive-minded player. Doesn't care where he finds his shot. He's letting it fly.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Lets the three fly. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Back to Leonard. All alone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Fires the three. Over in the corner, Green. It's rebounded by Houston. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And these guys have played very well this season. And this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Amen Thompson.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Out to Thompson. Duran a screen. To the paint. Picked him clean. And here's Green outside. Empty that time from Leonard.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Thompson outside. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Rockets taking the win.
We've only just begun. Yeah, I'm here for the long run, the long run. We've only just begun. Still nothing moved but the money. Still nothing new but the money. We've only just begun.
Late nights, early mornings, and my days are getting longer when this night become the morning. I live my life on the edge, and I woke up hungover, wishing I could start over. In my lifetime, regrets look over my shoulder. I hope I'm getting wiser, cause I'm only getting older. I pray tomorrow I make better mistakes. I'm overworked and underpaid, but I got on my favorite J's. I'm jumping out the window, I'm taking a leap of faith. And if you feel me, pump your fist. And if you love me, girl, blow a kiss.
We've only just begun. Yeah, I'm here for the long run, the long run. We've only just begun. Still nothing moved but the money. Still nothing new but the money. We've only just begun.
Takes my eye, I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. It moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come. Jump back to my
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. Saw my wires, then a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze, filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired, bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, eh. Fact, you me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero and make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life, fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Through years, then drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. Cause I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them. See, you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gon' stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores.